Take 3 now. I was hoping take 2 might have been my final take for these, but I mean it's hot. I'm stuttering. I'm still learning. So I'm making mistakes on my videos, but I mean, keep going. Today I thought I would do a video of my Reebok collection. After about a week or so, my cupboard just ends up a mess. There's shoes everywhere, there's boxes everywhere, and it's just disorganised. So it's a good idea for me to just, resort my shoes out, and it gave me a good excuse to do my Reebok collection. Excuse me. I only have a few Reeboks in my collection because I don't really wear them. I'm a massive Air Max fan, and I'm an Adidas fan. There's a ZX family, but I thought I would do a quick Reebok video. Thanks to everybody that's watched my other videos. I think this is video number 5. I'm getting there. Do you know what I mean? I've got a few subscribers. You know what I mean? Like 7 subscribers. But it's, you know what I mean? Rome up built in a day, as they say. Do you know what I mean? Massive shout out to everybody else that's doing videos. I think there's a lot of really cool videos out there. You know what I mean? I'm a massive fan of Mr. Crispy Coil, who I've been watching his videos for a while now. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. He's from Philadelphia in the United States of America. You know what I mean? Across the pond, and he's like an American take on the sneaker game over there. Do you know what I mean? And a real hardcore sneaker collector. You know what I mean? But you can relate to him. You know what I mean? If you're a sneaker collector in the UK, you get excited about the same things. You know what I mean? Whether you're in the UK or you're from America or you're from Mars. If a Martian gave you a pair of kicks, you would still be, you know what I mean, the happiest boy on the planet. You know what I mean? Because that's what we are. Do you know what I mean? We really like our kicks. You know what I mean? They remind us of our childhood. They a thing that we can afford to buy now that we could never afford to buy when we was younger, or as parents couldn't afford to buy them. You know what I mean? I've mentioned it before, but it's right. It's true. You know what I mean? So we snap them up now. But yeah, anyway, that's just a little bit. I mean, I'm trying to get used to talking and walking, and you know what I mean, holding the camera, and you know what I mean. But yeah, I think the only one complaint I have had is somebody else turned and said that they can't understand my accent. Well, you know what I mean, I can't really help that. You know what I mean, if that's why people are not watching my videos in the hundreds, you know what I mean, then I can't help that. I don't really do it for anybody else. I do it for me. You know what I mean, and I'd like to, and it's a good thing if you've got a massive collection like I have. Do you know what I mean? Just to get your kicks out once in a while, to give them a good airing. You know what I mean? It don't hurt. You know what I mean? If I can put a little video on YouTube as well at the same time, I'm happy. Yeah. So first off, I thought I would start off with a pair that I've done before, but you know, because it's a Reebok video, I thought I would give them a little shout out. You know what I mean? And that's my Reebok Classics. I think I've done these in like 2 videos previous or something, but like I said, because it's a Reebok video, you know what I mean? Get the Reeboks out. Yeah, really like the shoe. I love the white and the gun bottoms. I just think it's a really cool touch, and I think the mixture of the 2 colours in the midsole, I think is really nice as well. They remind me of my childhood. They remind me of, you know what I mean, being in prison. They remind me of, you know what I mean, being in remand centres and young offenders institutes. You know what I mean? I was a really naughty boy. You know what I mean? I don't know how my prick of a father coped, but do you know what I mean? I was a really bad boy, and when I was at the one of the remand centres, they were given a shitload of Reebok trainers, and they were donated. I mean, a lot of companies donate. I mean, give themselves a good name. Well, they gave a load of pairs. Well, I was really little growing up, and even then, even when they were free, I couldn't get a pair that would fit me. You know what I mean? So anyway, little story behind those. But that's why I really like these shoes. You know what I mean? I've seen them. I think it was a Bank Fashion was selling them, so I snapped them up. Really cool. But the ones that were in prison was blue. I prefer the white ones. I think the white ones are a lot nicer, a lot softer. The next pair, from about the same era, I think, but they were re-released separately by about a year, 2 years. And that's the Exofit High. These are stinking. These are really dirty. I should invest in a new pair. But these ones are all white, and I'm a massive fan of all white. I've got the all white Rossi runs. I really like them. You know what I mean? Again, it's a blast from the past. It reminds me of the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. But yeah, it's a really comfy shoe. You know what I mean? It's meant for training. It was meant, you know what I mean? Everybody went fitness mad in the 80s, you know what I mean? Everybody was doing it, you know what I mean? Your meals were a chip and a pea and a bit of sauce, you know what I mean? So everybody wanted to be super, super thin, and these are the shoes that come out. So I think it's a real, as you can see, worn these ones to death, and I will still wear them. I mean, nice pair of skinny jeans. I mean, really, really happy with those. But those two, just those two together, it's a real blast from the past. You know what I mean? That's why I have got a few Reebok in my collection, because it does remind me when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, Reebok was the shoe to have, and Reebok was the one of the main runners growing up. Next up, I don't even know why I bought these. I think I seen them. I think they were cheap. I think I had a little bit of money left over that in my PayPal account. So you know what I mean. I bought these. What are they called now? Oh yeah, Pump Running Dual. They're a bit like the Pump High again from my childhood, where there's the way to pump them, and then you press the button to release them, and you know what I mean. It made the tongue go bigger, and I mean the big gimmick behind it about it could make you jump higher to, you know what I mean, get the ball in the hoop. You know what I mean? It's the hoop. You know what I mean? But it was just a gimmick. You know what I mean? But they brought out some lows, and I think it was silly money. I think I seen them on eBay for like £23 or something like that, and I thought, oh well, I'll give them a go on. And just, I'm really glad I did. It's a really, really nice show. You know what I mean? I'm really, really happy with it. I mean, I think I'm a massive fan of people that are willing to, you know what I mean, go out on a limb. You know what I mean? Especially with a pair of shoes. You know what I mean? A pair of kicks, pair of trainers, whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? And that's what they've done with this. What's it called? I think there was about Hexalite. It's called. And what they've done is, as you can see, there's the mixture between, it's like a suede. I love that, by the way. See that? It changes the grain. Really like that. The suede, and there's like a really, really rough, stiff plastic along with a shiny plastic. And then you've got, I'm guessing it's why the Hexalite, a mesh around the shoe in different places. Really, really like that. Really like it with the hexagon. It's a really, really cool show, and I think, and like I said, I think I paid like £23 for it, and I think they're worth a lot more than that. But, you know what I mean, granted, I did buy them before the hype, you know what I mean. Reebok have got a lot of hype at the minute, you know what I mean. I've got a couple of other pairs that are coming up, you know what I mean, that, again, I bought for silly money, but Reebok have got a lot of hype. Adidas have got a lot of hype with the ZX and the Net. So if you snap these up, you know what I mean, before the hype, you got a really, really good deal. But yeah, I really, really like them, really, really comfy shoe. I mean, with the mesh on the toes as well. Really, really like that. Really, really nice shoe. And then the turquoise laces if you want to mix it up a little bit. Brilliant. Brilliant. I've got to say as well, Reebok are pretty much one of the only companies that do give you extra laces. I mean, I've got pairs that have got 3 or 4 laces with them. Not a lot of companies do that, and you should. Because that's a lot of the origin of why when we were sneakerheads, because we wanted the trainers when we were kids, and we wanted the kicks when we were kids, but we couldn't afford to keep changing them, so we would change the laces. And there's a lot of that originality, and Reebok remember that, and Reebok appreciate that. They appreciate that the kind of people that are buying your trainers now are the kind of people that was wearing them when they were kids. They couldn't afford to buy them when they were kids, but they're buying them now. Anyway, an old fart I am. Next up is the Twighlight pumps. The first one that I bought, I had sent over from the United States of America, again, from pickyshoes.com. It was the only company that was doing them, and the full name is the... Ready, set, go! Reebok Picky Shoes Twighlight Zone Pump the Tribute, after Steve Jobs. Reebok was asked to do a show to commemorate his life, if you like, and this is what they came up with. There's quite a few aspects on it that are meant to emulate the iPhone, from the pull strings at the back, meant to emulate the headphone flex wire, whatever you want to call it. The green and the red is meant to emulate the picking up, the answering the call, and the, you know what I mean, ending the call. I just really, really like them. I really do, you know what I mean. To be fair, you know what I mean, I've seen them. I'm a massive fan of having shoes imported. I like the waiting time, you know what I mean. I get excited like a kid at Christmas, you know what I mean. I like to know that they're coming, but I don't know how long they're going to be, and you know what I mean. If you get from a company, you know what I mean, there's no import charge, you know what I mean. It's when you're buying them off eBay, you're going to get stung by import charges. But yeah, it's just a really, really nice show, you know what I mean. It's with the year he was born and the year that he died, you know what I mean. And I'm really happy with them. They're a really, really soft show. I've worn them, you know what I mean, I think once or twice. You know what I mean? With the pump, like I mentioned earlier, pump, 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 pump. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I think I'm a bit paranoid about wearing them, to be honest, because they're all white. You know what I mean? Even though they're more of a shiny leather than the rough leather, I suppose. But yeah, and it's just, and even the, I don't know if you see, but the squares on it, I think that's meant to emulate, you know, the squares of the icons on the screen. Really cool shoe, really cool shoe. But yes, twice as soft as the Exofit, you know what I mean, as you can tell. I mean, you put those two together, one looks like, there's mine, and there's my daughter's, there's mine, and there's my daughter's, you know what I mean? But they're not, it's a bigger wow shoe. There's not a whole lot of call from here in the UK, I think that's why, do you know what I mean, couldn't really get them in the UK. But that's because, you know what I mean, everybody's a Jordan fan, you know what I mean, but if you're going to buy a high, you buy Jordan, you know what I mean. I don't, but you know what I mean, some people do. Again, Reebok, sticking true to the history, I mean, an extra 2 pairs of laces. So you've got 3 pairs of laces all in all. The red and the green again for the answer the call and hang up. But yeah, really cool shoe, really happy with that. I will wear them, you know what I mean, I wear them with a onesie, I wear them with a pair of joggers, you know what I mean. But again, I think I'm just a little bit paranoid that I'm getting dirty. Yeah, so I bought these and then I was so happy with them. I picked up a pair then off eBay. I think I paid about £120 I think for those, which that was converted as well because it was in dollars, so it was about $200, something like that, $180, something like that. So then I seen these ones on eBay, and I think they were going for something like £55. So I had to have them. I just had to have them. And that's the grey and whites. Still, again, Twighlight pump. But, I mean, obviously not the tribute. Again, I've worn them a good couple of times. Really happy with them. You know what I mean? Again, it's a blast from the past. It reminds me of my childhood. I mean, I'll wear these with a pair of, you know what I mean, pinroll jeans. I'll wear them with a pair of, you know what I mean, jeans with elasticated cuffs. Just look really cool. Yeah, I'm just really like them. You know what I mean? The pump, again, the Reebok basketball. You know what I mean? Oh, I nearly heard it then. Can you hear it? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I will keep the pump basketball on. I always do with things like that. I think JD Sports do one as well. It's a little gold JD Sports, like coin medal style thing. I leave them on. I think it's brilliant. I don't care if people don't like it. Not your problem. With the Reebok stitch as well. Going across the side. Sorry about that. Every time I hear a car, I think it's a delivery. I've got a pair of shoes and a jeans and a shirt coming. Again, with the laces, the extra laces, so you can rock the reds if you like. Brilliant. I love the zigzag lines as well, by the way, in the inners. And the tongue is huge on these. I don't know if you can see that. It is huge. It's a real support shoe. Really huge. Look at that in there. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really happy with that shoe. What are we on? 13 minutes. I've got a minute and a half, guys. So I'll fly through these. I picked these up over a year ago, the Gl6000s. Again, I must be... can I just say one thing as well, really quickly? Guys, look after the paper. You know what I mean? I went crazy at a girl in JD Sports the other week because she just stuffed my shoes back in the box without folding the paper over. Look at the state of that. Look after them. Especially if you're a reseller. We like it to be in one piece. We like spare laces again. We like it. I've got it in 2 pieces. Look, you know what I mean? We like to... We'll just look after them for us, guys. Rant over. Yeah, I bought these well over a year ago, and everybody's going mental at the minute for this GL6000s and the GL this and the GL that and the GL the other. So I picked them up for, I think it's silly money, like £23 or something like that. I'm really happy with them. Absolutely awesome soft shoe. So I picked up the reds as well at the same price, £23. And now everybody's paying, you know what I mean? Now everybody's paying silly money now. They're all paying, you know what I mean, 60, 70, 80, 90, £100. But yeah, that's my Reebok collection. I have got another pair. It's in this box by you, but I think I'll save them for another day because I'm going to run out of time. But yeah, that's my Reebok collection. Thanks for watching. I had to rush at the end there, I mean, gibbering on, but cheers.